All right, you guys, what's going on? It's your boy Capital back at it again. And we finally got a chance to play Modern Warfare multiplayer. And look at this dude, man. I can't believe the game is already trolling me. They basically spawned me in while a guy is taking a crap on the toilet in the corner, man. I can't believe it. But look at this dude. Get on, player. But yeah, man, real quick, I just want to give you my impressions and opinions so far about the multiplayer beta for Modern Warfare 2019. And I didn't get a chance to play the first day, which is on the Thursday of the beta. I usually don't play the first day because I know a lot of people are playing it, including a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that. They're trying to get some good gameplay, or they're trying to get the first tactical nuke. Like Kareem Savage. Shout out to him, man. But I know he's going through a lot of contro- controversy and drama. But I usually don't talk about other YouTubers, but I just hope he's in a better state right now. But yeah. Anyway, man, I just want to give you my opinion. As you can hear the train in the background. I don't know why this damn train had to come while I'm recording. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a train right next to me where I live at. But yeah. Anyway, I just want to say my opinions of what I like about the game, what I dislike about the game. First and foremost, I've been hearing a lot of people saying that this game definitely needs a mini map, in which I think it does, because I didn't get a chance to play the first day, like I mentioned, but the mini map helps a lot. Even though there's like a compass that actually show you where the enemy gunfights are, the mini map at least tells you where your teammates are, which is very helpful and beneficial, because you don't want to play this game and run around like a chicken with his head cut off, just running around, and the next thing you know, there's like a bunch of enemies, and you didn't even know if you're in the enemy spawn, and they could probably spawn on you, and you get shot at. So I'm just glad that Infinity Ward is listening to the community, from having the mini map back in the game, or even implemented in the game, which is a good start. So I hope the mini map is permanent going forward. I hope they don't take it out, even though this is for testing purposes. Hey man, please listen to the community. Infinity Ward, do not be like Treyarch, where they just take all the criticism and just hide in the dark. They have to listen to community. At least listen to most of the stuff that we want in the game. Which is definitely a mini map. So I don't mind. But again, I don't mind change. I know they got a compass in the game, which is something unique, something different. I mean, I think they got this in. And look at me trying to throw. Look, I was trying to heal, but I was basically throwing a stun grenade. But I think they got like a compass similar to like what's the name of that game? I forgot the name of it. It's like a tactical game that Ubisoft has. But anyway, but look at me. I'm just pressing buttons and stuff like that. But the game I was mentioning, I forgot the name of it. It's Six Siege. I'm sorry. So I think Six Siege has a compass, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I apologize for that. But I know they I know they're trying to do something that's different, trying to make it unique, or trying to make it like real. Even though I know they implemented like a realism game mode on the third day of release of this beta, I didn't get a chance to play that game mode. I just wanted to get at least 1 hour in before I went to bed, just to get a feel of the game. Even though the realism game mode, I'm open to trying that mode out. Hopefully they'll have that realism game mode on the second week of the beta. I'm willing to try out all game modes at least once. I'm not gonna bash the game and say, oh, it's terrible just because of one game mode, or uh, you know how the way our people are camping. Hey man, you gotta realize Call of Duty is not a fair game. I mean, it was never a fair game, and it will never be now. It will always be a game that is not fair. You will never play a perfect Call of Duty. Even though there was like Call of Duties in the past, like Modern Warfare 2 or 3, or even Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, those games still had some type of tactic or something in the game that was still BS, that didn't make any sense. But I think that overall with this game, in order for this game to succeed, Infinity Ward needs to listen to the community and make this game fun. Right now we're in the early stages of this game, and I think over time, if Infinity Ward takes the constructive criticism from us and get that feedback and apply it into this game and make those improvements, and then I truly believe this game will be good later on in the future. Because I know with Infinite Warfare, when that game first came out, in my opinion, that game was terrible. And I played the beta, and I probably played it probably like the second day, and I didn't like it at all. And overall, I guess over time, Infinity Ward, they listened to the community, they made some adjustments, and they overall made the game better. So I think I have trust in Infinity Ward to make Modern Warfare 2019 a good game. Right now we are basically we are the testers for the game. Us as the community, the public, we are basically testing this game to see how it plays online. Because if you test this game on just a LAN connection, it doesn't simulate the same as if you're playing online, because you may deal with lag or some type of latency when playing online. So I think they're going to make some improvements. But real quick, what I like and dislike the game about this game is that, one, I want to go what I like. What I like is that the game feels good. It feels fluid, in my opinion. The weapons feel good. It don't feel like I'm taking a long time shooting somebody. It doesn't. It's like there's no 150 health like like Treyarch's Black Ops 4 clown of a game where you got like a ton of specialists and 150 health, man. It was just way too much, man. So I'm glad that they brought back the 100 health. Um and the weapons, even though they got some recoil, I don't mind that. I don't mind the recoil on the guns. It's a little bit challenging. It adds some little realism to the game, which I don't mind, and it feels good. I just also hope that all the weapons are good, because I just don't want to use like 2 or 3 weapons and the rest are just obsolete. And as I get shot right here, I didn't get a chance to unlock this weapon this guy had. I think it was like the M something, which I didn't get the chance to unlock because I only played this game for like an hour. But this AK-47, man, this weapon is a beast. I'm telling you, I was laying down dudes. Look at that dude, man. He lay down. But there's other things that I like. I can't just think of them right now. But there are some things that I dislike about the game. For example, the claymores in this game. I feel like they're a little bit too strong as of right now, because I just wish they would implement something where if you go run or even go close to a claymore, they should at least make a little noise, give you a warning. And look at this melee right here, man. That's crazy. I'm glad they put something new in the game. That kind of looks similar to what Titanfall has. And look at my boy Gray Day, he just came online. But that melee is something new in Call of Duty, which I like. I'm not saying like that, but it's just something different that they adding in Call of Duty, But like I mentioned, they do have something like that in Titanfall. And I know that Infinity Ward brought back some of the old developers from the original Infinity Ward that used to work in Respawn, and they brought them back to Infinity Ward. So maybe that melee was from the old Infinity Ward developers' idea to bring that back. But this other thing that I don't like is I don't like how some areas of map there's like too many buildings in one map. For example, this map, I forgot the name of it, but this it kind of reminds me a little bit of Modern Warfare 2, but or even Modern Warfare Remastered, but or Call of Duty 4. I'm sorry, Call of Duty 4 Remastered. But I just feel like I don't know. Maybe I get used to it. Right now if I'm going to use like a good score streak, how are the score streaks are going to be good on this map? Because I've been watching other people's videos and they try to use the attack chopper, and they barely get any like 2 or 3 kills, on this map. So I don't know. I mean, if they're gonna have all these buildings on this map, it is what it is. I'll adapt and just adjust. I can't complain too much because just making a video game, it must be stressful. Just dealing with the community and trying to make a game fun but realism at the same time. It could probably be very stressful for someone making a video game. So I'm not that type of person where give a lot of negativity on a video game like Call of Duty, because you gotta think that Call of Duty, like I mentioned, it will never be a fair game. Call of Duty will always be a game that always have some type of BS in the game, no matter what. It always been like that, and it will always be like that in the future. It's never a fair game. That's just the way Call of Duty is, and it can be hopefully the best Call of Duty. Um, but like I mentioned, it just that's just the way Call of Duty is. It's always some type of BS in the game that you don't understand. So, and you just have to deal with it. I mean, if you can't deal with it for now, from now on, I mean, then I don't think Call of Duty is a game for you. I just been willing to adapt and just say, whatever, it's in the game. I never thought that I'll be able to play games like Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare with all that specialist cheese and all that, but I eventually played it. I basically adapted and I played the game. Man, look at this guy right here, real quick. Look how fast this guy snapped on me, and look how fast he turned, man. I know that guy must be playing on mouse and keyboard. I know it, man. Ain't no way somebody go um do like a 180 real quick and turn that fast, man, on a controller, man. You cannot do it that fast. That's another thing I dislike. I just hope, even though they said that people that play on PC and there are people that play keyboard and mouse on controller, I'm sorry, people play keyboard and mouse on console, they're going to be playing against other people that play on PC that using mouse and keyboard. I just hope that there is no glitch where the people that actually plug in their keyboard and mouse straight into the PS4 where they could still play against people that use controller. I just hope that that is not the case, because I'm not trying to play against people that use mouse and keyboard while I'm using controller on a console. That's not a go. So Infinity War, you better make sure there's no type of glitch where I'm playing against people that are using keyboard or mouse, because keyboard or mouse is superior in first-person shooters when you're going against controllers. That's a fact right there. But other than that, as of right now, if I was to rate this game, I'll probably give a 7 as out of 10. This game is decent, it's not that bad, but it needs a lot of work. So other than that, my name's Capital. I'm out, y'all. Take care, guys. Peace.